back with Jackamoe Buzzell, and we're talking about his 25 years career, and we're talking about what he likes to do in the future. So I know we were talking about you. I was asking about you going in comedy.
Yeah.
Whether you would like to be so let's take it from there, and then tell me if you, I know you said you didn't want to do it, but would there be a possibility if someone were to approach you?
If someone approaches me like
say,
they have to do roastings, I enjoy doing that. And if someone wants to hire me for something, I'll figure it out. But is it a passion?
Not something that you
I play
like.
characters.
Okay.
No.
How about serious roles like?
Love them. I love it all.
Okay.
And it's a journey. There's not, you can't, what I've learned in my career is you can't make a goal, I'm going to do this. I'm an actor. That's the only goal you can make. And then there's so many other people that that dictate where you're going to do, or parts you get, or parts you don't get. You don't know where you're going to end up. You have no idea. But that's what's beautiful about it. I may play a serious part. I may get thrown into doing comedy. You just enjoy the journey.
And by serious, I meant something in lines of like Goodfellas, and you know that Ray Liotta character.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, characters like that where there was some little bit of satire in there, but then you saw that it was a real character, and they wrote it on a real character.
Well, Longmire, I played
so
Jerry Stonecipher. I'm an ex-prison guard of 8 years, and I'm under arrest. They think I may have murdered somebody. And they bring me in and interrogate me, and that's pretty serious. And that was fun. You
so
know,
that was a good character.
Yeah, being under arrest and you know, lawyer.
And they're out in Santa Fe.
They film at Garson Studios in Santa Fe, and then north of Santa Fe, because they're doubling for Wyoming, Big Sky Country.
Do you think that Longmire would ever come to Albuquerque?
Oh, it's possible. Well, no, because they're cheating Wyoming in New Mexico.
Well, they could replicate that here.
But I mean, a story can take you anywhere.
That's true.
You know what I mean? They may need something here, so who knows? It's possible. Anything's possible in the script.
Because the individuals I was talking to, there's a huge problem with people traveling back and forth. So that I just brought that up. Just, you know, I don't know if they ever were thinking about coming down to Albuquerque.
Well,
when you're in this, you know, in the urban areas, that is a problem with talent there. To transport them up there. So that's why I was asking, would you think they would ever come down to Albuquerque because of that?
Well, I drove up there. Kira, the casting director, she you know, did all the casting out of there in Garson Studios. Yeah. But as far as talent, the actors, the local New Mexican actors are all they live all over New Mexico. So it's not just Santa Fe actors; it's wherever in New Mexico.
Well, the principals are all probably staying there for a while.
And then the background, the background actors are from everywhere too, as long as they'll make the drive.
That's
they're all willing to make the drive.
Okay.
You know.
So what's the future for Jackamoe?
Just keep auditioning and hope I book parts. That's my job, is to audition.
Okay.
When you get the part, that's just icing on the cake. I love auditioning. I celebrate auditioning, because that's the only thing you have control over, is doing a great audition. You don't have control over getting the part. You know what I mean? You get an audition, you just do a great job, and you enjoy it, and you celebrate it, and then you forget about it.
What's the most you like about being an actor, and what's the worst?
The attention.
You like that?
I love attention.
Of course.
I love the way you're treated on set. I just love walking in and then creating the character. I love reading a writer's dialogue, and because these writers are just so...
they're very talented.
They're so talented.
No doubt about it. Yes.
And to be able to get a script, and I had this one part I auditioned for codename Geronimo, for one of the leads, and I didn't get it, but I had a call back with the director. But I got the script, and I'm reading the whole script, and it was just fun to go in there and make up your own interpretation of the character. What's going to happen to me, I don't know. I can't do anything else. It's been too long. 25 years. What else am I going to do?
That's true. You get better. You get better with age anyway.
And that's the good thing about acting. Like a doctor, you reach a point where you can do this, this, and this, and this. But you know, you learn new technologies and stuff. But with an actor, the learning never ends, because you're always constantly creating. And every director you work with, or casting director you work with, they're always teaching you something new, or just showing the light to something that you didn't know. So it's a never-ending discovery, and there is no pot at the end of the rainbow. The journey never ends, and I love that.
Thank you, Jackamoe. Appreciate you coming in, and hopefully you come back again. See us. Okay?
Absolutely. Thank you.
We're out of time. Thank you for watching LNG, and we'll see you next time.